Hello students, today we're going to start a new poem which is by William Wordsworth, Daffodil. To begin, let's take a moment and think of a place which made you happy and peaceful. I want to share my idea on this poem so that you can work or you can apply it later in your coming test. Who would love to share their experiences? Dear students, open your textbook to the poem. Let's read the stanzas together. How about each of us take a line? Which approach do you think was more effective of a question asked by the teacher? Of course, the latter ones, right? This is because the question asked by the teacher in latter ones were more driven towards student-centric approach, and the previous ones were more driven towards teacher-centered approach. Hello dear educators and aspiring teachers to my YouTube channel Classroom Tutorials. I welcome once again you all to my yet another episode of Classroom Teaching and Management. Today we will be widely discussing on active student engagement in the classroom. How you as a teacher or facilitator or aspiring teachers can learn few tips and tricks that can help you engage your students actively in the classroom when you are planning. But before that, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let's begin. What is active engagement of the student? When you're talking about active engagement of the student, a teacher's approach is more towards student centric. और जब आप अपना लेसन स्टूडेंट सेंट्रिक अप्रोच से डिज़ाइन करते हैं तो क्या होता है कि आपका क्लास में सिंपली लेक्चर देने और एक्टिवली लेक्चर देने और स्टूडेंट पैसिवली सुनने के बजाय स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं वो क्लास में एक्टिवली पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं आपके लेसन में, और आपका काम सिर्फ फैसिलिटेट करना वहाँ पर होता है, गाइड करना होता है कैसे बच्चे एक्टिविटी को कर रहे हैं, कैसे वो लिख रहे हैं, whether they are collaborating with each other or not. These things you are there to just simply guide. You are simply not doing the activity, simply guiding it, and children are more participating in it. When the teacher is driven more towards student-centric approach and she plans her lesson where students actively engage in her lesson, she often uses words and phrases like "let's do it together," "what a wonderful idea you have," "you have done an excellent job." Can you share your take on this? This way, you see your class is more vibrant and engaged and less chaotic and confused. So, there are different key elements of students getting actively involved in teaching learning experience. The very first one is physical involvement, where students with the body, with their physical activity, they are engaged in some activity in the lesson, during the lesson. The second one is cognitive, that connects to mind. The third is emotional, which is somewhere connected to their emotions, their emotional quotient getting connected to the content you are teaching. And the fourth and last is social involvement, how they can manage it, share their ideas and thoughts, and how they can exchange it. Now the question arises, how can you incorporate these key elements in your lesson so that you can actively engage your students when you are executing the lesson? Let's say I'm taking today a beautiful poem by William Wordsworth, that is Daffodil. Okay? So after reading these stanzas and explaining it to your children, what you can do is you can tell them to imitate or mime the lines of the stanza, like dancing and fluttering in the breeze. So how the daffodils are dancing and fluttering in the breeze. This way you are physically involving the students in the lesson, right? For cognitive involvement, what you can do is you can divide the group into a group of 4 or 5. Each group should have 4 or 5 students as per the number of students in the class, and you can assign them with the poetic element like imaginary metaphor, simile, or personification. Tell them to find example in the stanzas, right? Also tell them to explain how these poetic elements are enhancing the poem's beauty. This way you are encouraging critical thinking and analysis in your students, fostering deeper understanding of the poem, right? So now the emotional involvement. How you can do it? You can do a simple activity which is share memory. You can tell your children to share their experience or memory in the classroom or write it in the notebook. So you can give this activity as a homework also, that they can share their memory, how they have felt around nature. They were trying to do, the purpose of doing this activity is to help students relate emotionally to the poem by writing or expressing about their personal life experiences around nature, right? For the social involvement, what you can do is you can do a small group discussion where you can keep a question that how a person mood changes around the nature. What is the role of nature in human's life or a living being's life? How nature play important role in our life, in making our life happier. It should be more driven towards poem context, which is about mood and joy and feelings. This important activity promotes collaborative learning, where they will learn how they can share their ideas in group. There are other ways you can do. You can simply show them the videos of daffodil. You can integrate technology into this lesson, where you can show pictures and videos of daffodils. You can tell them to, you can play a simple music which can relate to nature. These are little integration in your lesson that you can do to actively engage students in the class, which will make your work a lot easier in the classroom. Also, remember, when children are putting their effort, never forget to appreciate their even small effort. This way children will be driven, or will be get encouraged to answer more, participate more, because there are few students in the class who are a little shyer and they don't want to participate, they don't want to talk, or they're quite they're quite shy to open up in the classroom in front of the teacher or their peers. So be positive, be a little, give a little positive reinforcement to the children. This way you will see there is active engagement of the students, they are willing to participate more, and yeah, your class will be full-fledged managed while you are delivering the content. There you will see your role is less, students role have actually increased. They are working and you are guiding. So dear teachers, this all method is only possible when you are willing. You are willing every day to refine your craft of teaching, right? For this you need to prepare beforehand. Everything you can practice the lesson twice, and if once you do it before class, you will see in class your work is less, you look efficient, more confident, children will listen to you, the class is managed, there is less confusion, more engagement. That's all for the day. We'll see you in the next episode of classroom management. If you have any query related to this content, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you like the video, let me know in the comment section. We'll see you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.